Want to turn your laser engraver into a moneymaker? Custom keychains like this one are a simple, profitable design that you can use as gifts, at sport events, or to sell online. Today, I'm going to show you how to make this personalized football keychain complete with the jersey number and name. It's quick, it's cost-effective, and it's something easy that anyone with the laser cutter can replicate for additional income. This keychain has two sides. It has this front football themed side, and then it has the back with the school logo and the name. This is something that can easily be made when you're already at your craft fair by having the template set up and just changing out the name and jersey numbers. Let's get started. This is what the final product will look like. And we're going to import our image. I already have this one saved. I'm going to trace the image and then pull it away from the original. And there's a gap here, so I need to fix that. And I don't need the original, so I can delete it. To fix the gap, I'm going to open up Paint, and then I'm just going to open up the picture. And now I'm going to make sure I'm zoomed in and I have the right brush settings that I want to fix this gap. I'm just going to brush over the gap to close it. It doesn't have to be perfect, especially since you can see the variations in the edge. It's not clean. It'll be fine. And now that that's fixed, I'm just going to save it. Make sure that there's nowhere else that needs to be fixed. Now I can close out, and then I'm going to import it again. And it's okay that I left the first tracing because it won't affect this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one and I'm going to trace it again, but this time I'm going to keep the exterior line. And I'm going to do this so that when it gets cut out, it'll cut out along this line that I'm making right now. Then I'm just going to delete everything on the interior of this football. But first I need to ungroup it. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm just double checking it. Gotta save my project. Now I'm going to duplicate it. And then I'm going to align this outline of a football behind the main football here. So I'm going to click on it and then hold shift and click on the other, and then I'm going to use the align tool. And now I can get started on the back of the keychain. So I need to flip it vertically, and then I'm going to rotate it by -90 degrees. And then I'm going to just make a few other small adjustments. I'm just trying to get it to line up as close as I can. It's okay if it's not perfect. Now I'm going to finish up the first football. So I'm going to change the layers of the lines. I want the outside line to get cut, so I'm going to put that on 0, 1. So I'm going to put that on 0, 0. And then I want the interior to be shaded, so I'm going to put that on 0, 1. And I'm going to add the text to it, and I want a different font on it. I'm just going to align the numbers up with the football and make it a little bit bigger. And then with the little blue circle here, we can use it to get it to bend, and I would just want it to go along the length of the football. The only thing I'm missing is the spot for the keychain to go. So I'm going to add a little circle, and I need it to be on the line 0, 0 so that it'll get cut out. Now I'm going to group everything together. And then I'm going to resize. And this is how it should look like if I were to go print it and engrave it right now. Now I'm going to get started on the back side. So I'm going to import my other image. I need to trace it, and that looks good. And now I'll move the tracing off the original. And if I were to go engrave it, that's what it would look like, which I'm liking the looks of, so now I can delete this original. Now I need this to be on the fill, so on 0, 0, 1, so that it will get engraved. Now I'm going to add the name. I'm just making sure that it's the same font as the number. And now I just need to adjust the name and to place it. And if it's moving too fast, you can hold Control and then move it around, and I'll move it slower. And it will move it more controlled. So if I were to engrave it, this is how it would look. And it looks like everything is lined up the way I want it. Now I'm going to select everything and I'm going to group it all together. This will make it easier for me to move it onto the back side. Now I'm just going to align it with the back. And I'm going to resize it so it'll fit better. Now that it's aligned how I like it, I need to make it the same size as the front. So I'm just checking what size the front was, and then I'm going to make the same adjustment to the back side. And because I have these locked, I only need to change one of them and it will adjust it. I'm going to check to see how it'll look when it's engraved, and this is how it'll look. So what I'm going to do is, when it prints, I'm going to print the first one here, and then when it's done and it's cut out, then I'm going to flip it over, and then I'll just align the back side where this front is, and it'll print on the back. If you enjoyed this project or you want to see more, hit subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.